on? It's James here. So we are on our way to our first road trip from Southern California to Northern California with our new Tesla Model X. So what I did last night just to prepare ourselves for the road trip is I charged the car all the way. So we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm super excited and a little anxious at the same time because we never took a road trip, a long road trip with an electric car before. So this is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna bring my 3 boys and my wife, and I wanna show you really quick. Normally we have more luggage than this, but since we're only bringing our 3 boys, all of our luggage fits perfectly inside here. I'll show you guys as well in the front. It's my bag, my boy's bag, and if we needed more space, we actually have the stroller down here. I'll make another video on how that works. So basically this pops up and there's more space down there for storage. All right, so over here at the front, since the Teslas don't have an engine, I also have a few things in here. Maybe a good idea to close those so it doesn't fly out. There's a compartment in the front of the car as well, so you can see there's a pretty big duffel bag up here in the front, my shoes and stuff. So the Model X does have some space as far as luggage space if you're traveling. So that's something that we were concerned about when we first bought the Model X, was the trunk space. Because we used to have a GMC Yukon Denali. You guys can just imagine how big that thing is compared to the Model X, but we're really surprised how much luggage space it actually has. All right, I got all the boys buckled in. Say hello. Hey, you two, Colin, Jackson, you guys ready for a road trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ready to stop and get some candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ready for that, huh? Are you ready, baby? All right, let's go. So we've been on the road for an hour now. The kids, as you can hear them back there, they're having fun. They got the iPad and their phones back there. The great thing as well, another tip is we got this long cord. I'm not too sure if you can see it. We have this long, like 8-foot Apple cord that goes all the way to the back and keeps their devices charged, keeps them occupied for the trip. And well, we have about 131 miles worth of charge. And our first stop, according to the Navi, is at Burbank. Looks like we're about almost 50 miles away. But the great thing about the Navi that I love is it actually plans the trip for you. All right, we're at Burbank. We're at our first charging station on our way to Northern California. The kids did amazing. The little ones just woke up. The other 2 at the back, they were playing their video games, right? And the other one's hiding back there. But yeah, so we made it to Burbank. We're at 70 miles right now and it's charging at 79 kilowatts, 80. Awesome. Oh dude, this thing is gonna charge quickly. Wow, look at that. All right, so we're at Burbank. Using the bathrooms really quickly before we get back on the road. Say hi, baby Cammy. He just woke up, so he's a little groggy. I want to show you guys something cool outside as well. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'll show you guys. It's gonna be a surprise. Super shocked when I pulled up in the parking lot here.
Daddy, can I get this for my birthday too? Me too.
Where are you? All right, so at this charging station, there's even a arcade, for all you ladies that want to get your nails done. All right, so we're grabbing some pretzels real quick. We're gonna go to the food court here at the Burbank Town Center, grab something to eat and get back on the road. But this pit stop is starting to be a little expensive, right? So now I actually appreciate a pit stop that doesn't have anything, no stores or anything, because you're not gonna spend any money. So we're gonna get back on the road here pretty soon. But you know what, this is a good pit stop. We got to use the bathroom, shopped a little bit, now we're getting some pretzels and a quick bite to eat. Whoa, cool, huh? All right, we're here at the Burbank, California charging station, and check this out. Here's a service maintenance truck. I'm not too sure if these is inventory or these are people's cars or. Maybe one day we'll get the white interior when the kids grow up and they get a little bit older. I know they're supposed to be stain resistant, but you know what? Our kids can work miracles. They'll tear that thing up in a heartbeat. But yeah, this is a really good stop if you're coming from Southern California heading to Northern California. This is definitely one of the stops that we're gonna stop at every time we're heading down to the Bay Area, because there's things to do out here. You can grab something to eat. There's even a nail salon for all you ladies, and for the kids there's a little arcade where you can bring the kids and food and bathrooms, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna jump back on the road and check out that view. Our car's right there straight ahead, but check out that view. We're back on the road. We've been driving for about an hour from Burbank. We saw a Starbucks drive-thru, so we're gonna stop by Starbucks really quick, get all caffeinated up, and we're gonna get back on the road.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. My name is Megan. What's your name?
James. How you doing, Megan?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Any food items that could get started for you? Sorry.
Nope, that's it. Hiding. Whoa, what's going on here? I just got kicked out of autopilot. All right, now we're at Buttonwillow. Yeah, kind of a strange name, right? We're probably I don't know, 30, actually no, we're about, probably about 200 miles away from the Bay Area. So check this out. This whole thing is empty, right? Here's our car and one other car, and this whole charging station is basically empty, which is pretty cool. I love sucking up all this power. The fan is blowing in the car. That means that it's just sucking up a lot of energy all at once, and it's trying to cool the battery off. So this is definitely one of our stops in Buttonwillow because it's great to use the bathroom real quick. There's Subway over there. Grab some, a sandwich and grab some coffee, and then get back on the road. We're gonna be here for about maybe 30 minutes. We have one more charging station to go before we hit our destination. How many charging stations are there here? Count them. How many? There's 9 of them? Cool. All right,
right, so we're all charged up. Thank you, Buttonwillow, for charging us up. We're on our way to Gustine. It's about 150 miles away from Buttonwillow. All right, so we've been on the road for over an hour now. We got out of Buttonwillow. It was like almost 100 miles away. Now we're back at another charging station off Lemoore. It looks like we have to charge for about 20 minutes so we can make it to our next destination, which is Gilroy, California. And from Gilroy, we have to charge one more time, right? It wasn't too bad the first 2 stops, but now it's starting to be a little, you know, like inconvenience to stop a couple times, right? Especially these little stops. Normally, if you have a gas-powered car, I would only stop like once to refuel and then just keep rolling. But you know, this is definitely something that we got to get used to, from, you know, stopping at least maybe 4 times to get from, you know, one part of California to another. Yeah, that's the update for right now. The kids are getting a little antsy. They're like, you know, when are we gonna get to our cousin's house? And we have at least an hour and a half more to go. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm actually not tired though, right? Because I've been using the autopilot a lot. So we've been on the road for, I don't know, probably 9.5, almost 10 hours now. We're at our last stop in Gilroy. We just got some In-N-Out Burger, which is pretty cool. Right back there is In-N-Out Burger. So we just got a burger and a shake, and we're back on the road. So this is our last stop. We'll be at our destination within 45 minutes or so. James here, and good morning. I wanted to make a video last night, but we got in pretty late. We didn't get into almost 11 o'clock in the evening. It was almost a, what is that, 10.5, almost an 11-hour drive from Southern California to Northern California. It was a long drive, and that's the first time we drove our Model X, you know, across California. And it was an experience. It was definitely different than driving a gas-powered car. We normally make it out to the Bay Area in about 8 hours or so, but it added on about 2.5+ hours due to the charging that we had to do. And also, you know, since we're already at the, you know, like at the mall, we ended up shopping and things like that. But overall, it was a really good experience. I'm actually here charging my car at the Tesla factory. The manufacturing factory. And the funny thing, the ironic thing is I used to actually work here about 8 years ago. I used to be a manager out here in the paint department, but it's really ironic that I'm here now. Now it's Tesla. Check out all these cars. It's pretty cool. That's their showroom there, their dealership. So that sums up our trip from San Diego to the Bay Area. Hopefully you stop by those charging stations. All 4 of them I definitely recommend. You may be able to get away from 1 or 2 of them if you stay a little bit longer, like we did. We stayed at Burbank. We charged the car a little bit longer in Burbank. We charged it to 100% and eliminated one of our stops. Hopefully you like this video. Peace out. Goodbye for now.